Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tiger Field. As the West Conference Baseball. Hello, everyone. I'm John Payne, and Donnie, what a day for opening day of Tiger Baseball. About 77 degrees here in February. A little overcast today, but a perfect day to start the season. I don't know about you, Donnie, but I could not be more excited to be here this afternoon.
That's right, John, and I was joking around earlier. I said, is it really high school baseball weather? Because we're out here in short sleeves and not wearing jackets and a beanie.
Well, you can see head coach Todd Abbott for the Bentonville Tigers just finishing up the plate conference. The umpires today out there looks like they're just about ready to go. And, Donnie, I believe we're going to have the national anthem here in just a few moments, and we'll step away, of course, when the national anthem is playing. But the Bentonville Tigers enter this season high expectations, and they've got a good one to start out with here on opening day against the Rogers Mounties.
That's right, John, and, you know, it's an already conference with the new way the 6A is done. This is a first game of the year, and it is already a very important conference game against the conference champions from last year, Rogers.
Yeah, absolutely. No warm-up games to speak of. Now, Bentonville did play a benefit game that doesn't count for the record last week, but this is the first official game of the season, and it is a conference game. It will count toward the 6A West Conference standings. So very, very big game to start the season. Well, let's go ahead and run through the starting lineups. First for your Rogers Mounties, batting first playing center field will be number 2, Caleb Champion. Batting second playing second base for Rogers, number 9, Jacob Watson. Batting third playing shortstop, number 11, Zach Lawing. Batting fourth playing first base, number 4, Reese Barriola. Batting fifth, catching, number 3, Aiden Linson. Batting sixth for Rogers, the designated hitter, number 18, Andrew Blankenship. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 5, Bryson McIntosh. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 6, Hudson Hennigan. And batting ninth, pitching for Rogers today, number 21, Jake Taylor. The Rogers Mounties, coached by Matt Melson. And now the starting lineup for your Bentonville Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers, playing center field, number 16, Boyce Reed. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 2, J.J. Spatford. Batting third, playing first base, number 11, Brooks Hosenclaver. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 8, Eli McCall. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 5, Connor Adair. Batting sixth for the Tigers, playing second base, number 42, Arya Waker. Batting seventh and pitching today, number 7, Carter Nye. Batting eighth, behind the plate, catching for the Tigers, number 6, Cooper Cathan. And batting ninth, playing left field for the Tigers, number 47, Bodie Gist. Assistant coach for the Bentonville Tigers, Jeremy Woody, and your head coach for the Bentonville Tigers, Todd Abbott. Well, you can see him being introduced onto the field by public address announcer Tim Ruby. Going through the Tigers starting lineup here for the home crowd today. Good crowd on hand to see an opening day matchup.
At second base, number 42, Arya Waker.
Well, Donnie, I just mentioned starting pitching for the Tigers, number 7, Carter Nye. Of course, you and I got to enjoy a great football season. Carter Nye setting school records for passing this year as the Bentonville quarterback, committed to Arkansas Tech University on a football scholarship. But, you know, he's got some talent out here on the diamond.
Well, his dad, Rodney Nye, played baseball for the Razorbacks, John.
All right. Well, we're going to step away for a moment of silence and then our national anthem.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
John, after getting ready for this season, I asked Coach Woody what was going on this year, and he reminded me seven of the 9 starters for Bentonville this year played in the state championship game last year. And he said the players to watch this year are Brooks Hassenclever, Eli McCall, Carter Nye, Connor Adair, and J.J. Spafford. But, John, I think it's really important, 7 returning starters from the team that played in the state championship game last year. So these guys have been there before.
Yeah, an experienced group here, Donnie, and you're exactly right. Some high expectations for this group, and hopefully they can kind of just pick up where they left off last season. So you see Carter Nye there taking his warm-up pitches as we get set to start the top of the first inning here in Bentonville. Once again, behind the plate for Bentonville, that's number 6, Cooper Cathan. Going around the diamond, Brooks Hassenclever at first base. You've got Arya Waker, number 42, playing second. At shortstop, number 2, J.J. Spafford. And third base today, number 8, Eli McCall. Left field for the Tigers, number 47, Bodie Gist. Number 16, Boyce Reed, playing dead away center. And in right field, number 5, Connor Adair. Tell you what, Donnie, it feels like a late April afternoon here in Bentonville. Not usual weather for February, but we'll take it today.
Yeah, high school baseball, John, is notorious for cold games, but hey, great weather for opening day here.
Yeah, a little breeze blowing out of the south, blowing out toward the left field fence today, as it'll be number 2, the center fielder, Caleb Champion. He'll step in from the left side to take the first pitch from Carter Nye. First pitch by Carter Nye is going to be down and in for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Champion shows bunt, fouls it off his leg. So that'll even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Champion standing in from the left side, thought he might lay one down. As leadoff hitter, I'm sure, Donnie, he's got some speed. So on the 1-1, Nye looks in. That one right down the middle, but a little low, so that'll move the count to 2-1. Nye on the 2-1, that one's going to be inside. 3 balls, 1 strike, just underway.
And Carter has missed low with all the pitches except for the one that was bunted foul.
3-1. Champion shows bunt. That one's down, so a leadoff walk for Carter Nye. And the Rogers Mounties have a base runner here to start the top of the first.
Up next for the Mounties, second baseman number 9, Jacob Watson.
Yeah, Cathan going out. Talk to his senior pitcher right now. Sure, just a quick word of encouragement. So Champion will take his lead down at first for the Mounties. And Jacob Watson now standing in from the right side. Nye working from the stretch. And Watson hits a deep fly ball to center field. And that is going to be taken by Boyce Reed, number 16, for the first out in the inning for the Tigers.
Up next for the Mounties, shortstop number 11, Zach Lawing.
So that'll bring up number 11, the shortstop for the Mounties, Zach Lawing, right-handed batter. He'll face Carter Nye with 1 out in the inning. Champion takes his lead down at first base. Nye going to throw over. Champion back in safely. Nye from the stretch. Champion's going, and he's going to beat the throw by Cooper Cothran.
No chance for Cothran, John. The runner there was bouncing back and forth, and he was going towards second base, and Carter didn't stop him, and he was able to take that bag easily.
So the Mounties now with the runner in scoring position. Zach Lawing. He calls for time. He'll step back into the box now with an 0-1 count. Champion takes his lead. That one downstairs low. Evens things up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That runner is really distracting Carter, John. He's bouncing forward and back, and Carter's paying a lot of attention to him.
Champion gets his lead. Nye checks the runner. That's Waker coming over. And that was a breaking pitch, Donnie, that didn't break. And Lawing will move down to first base.
First baseman, number 4, Reese Barriola.
And that'll bring number 4, Reese Barriola, the first baseman for the Mounties. He'll stand in from the left side with runners on first and second. Already the Tigers find themselves in a little jam here in the top of the first. Runners take their lead. Nye looks in. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt.
John Carter has routinely missed low here.
Senior right-hander. I'll tell you, Donnie, right now what Bentonville needs is maybe a ground ball double play to get out of this one. Nice pitch. That one upstairs. Tried to make that adjustment right there, but that one came in, sailed in kind of high. 2-0. That one hit deep to right field. That's going to get over the right fielder's head, go all the way to the wall. And that's going to score Champion. Watson's making his way around third, but he's going to stay at third. And the Mounties now go up 1-0 on a double by Reese Barriola.
Next for the Mounties, the catcher, number 3, Aiden Linson.
That one short hopped the fence, John. Barriola got all of that one.
I'm sorry, that was Zach Lawing, who is now down at third, held up at third, and Barriola now at second. And Aiden Linson now, the catcher, he'll be next up for the Mounties. 1-0 Rogers here in the top of the first. That one down and in, 1-0. Oh, a big hit that time by Reese Barriola. Here's the pitch, breaking ball. It's going to get by the third baseman, Eli McCall, and that will score Lawing. Barriola's going to hold at third, but Aiden Lawson now with a single. And the Mounties have plated 2 runs here in the top of the first with runners at the corners.
Next for the Mounties, number 18, Andrew Blankenship.
So the designated hitter, Andrew Blankenship, will be next up for the Mounties. Aiden Linson for Rogers. He'll take his lead at first. Reese Barriola down at third. Bentonville needs an out, Donnie.
Good stop that time by
Cothran, yeah. Nice job, blocked that one up. Holds Linson down at first. I thought Linson might have had a chance to take second, but Cothran blocks it up and gets hold of it quick. Now Blankenship showing bunt. McCall coming in from his third base position, and Nye steps off. All right, once again, runners take their lead. Blankenship showing bunt. Nye's going to throw over to first. Not the start Carter Nye wanted here on opening day. We'll see if he can find a way to get out of this jam. Here's the pitch. Blankenship's going to bunt. That's going to be fielded by Nye. He's going to flip over to Hosenclaver for the second out of the inning. But that is going to score Barriola, and Aiden Linson is going to advance to second base on the bunt.
John, that was not a real good bunt. That was up in the air, and thought maybe that Carter was going to have a chance to catch that in the air, and there would have been a double play, but just wasn't quite able to get there before it bounced.
So the Tigers now record the second out as number 5 for Rogers, the left fielder, Bryson McIntosh, steps to the plate. Linson will take his lead at second. First pitch by Nye in there, called strike one. That's what Carter needs right there, Donnie, that first pitch strike.
Yeah, he's been pitching behind to every batter this far in the first inning.
And a bunt laid down the third baseline. Donnie, I thought that first pitch, did he not? Yeah, it should be 0-2.
Yeah, it is 0-2.
Yeah, it's no balls, 2 strikes. So we'll get the scoreboard straightened out here. No balls, 2 strikes. So Carter Nye, if he can get one by him right here, can get out of the inning. Here's the pitch to McIntosh. Downstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner gets his lead at second. Nye checks the runner. Now he delivers. That one just outside. That'll even things up at 2 balls apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Mounties playing 3 runs. Strike 3, swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the top of the first. The Mounties 3 runs on 2 hits.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Tiger Field, where we are going to the bottom of the first inning. The Mounties on top, 3-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bringing you 6A West conference action here on opening day. And the Mounties with the early lead.
John, you saw it right there. Carter got ahead of that last batter and was able to. Carter, when he got ahead there on that last batter, was able to get him able to get the strikeout. John, he's got to. Carter's going to have to not pitch behind going forward here.
First for the Tigers this inning, the center fielder, number 16, Boyce Reed.
Boyce Reed leading off for Bentonville, John.
All right, the center fielder, Boyce Reed, he recorded out last inning. Good shot of him. And he's going to signal bunt. He'll take first pitch strike. Pitching for the Mounties, number 21, Jake Taylor, a left-hander. Boyce Reed stands in from the left side. He's going to swing at that one. That one is going to go right down the first baseline. That'll be taken by the first baseman, number 4, Reese Barriola, for the first out in the inning.
Next for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 2, J.J. Spafford.
So number 2, J.J. Spafford, the Bentonville shortstop. He'll come to the plate for the Tigers. He'll stand at the right side. You know, Donnie, this is another guy we got to see a lot of this football season from his wide receiver position. Made a lot of great plays for the Bentonville Tiger football team. Let's see if he can do it here. As the first pitch from Jake Taylor to Spafford, that's outside for ball 1. Taylor's second pitch, down 2-0. So JJ is going to get a hitter's count right here. Taylor's going to have to come to him. Taylor electing to work out of the stretch. On a 2-0 count, here's the pitch. Spafford's going to pop that one up into the infield. Third baseman for Rogers, he's calling it coming over, and he's going to make the catch. That is Hudson Hennigan, number 6. He records the second out for Rogers.
Up next for the Tigers, number 11.
So if the Tigers are going to get anything going here in the bottom of the first, it's going to be up to number 11, Brooks Hasenclaver, to get things going here. He'll stand in from the left side. Hasenclaver playing first base today. Taylor's pitch paints the outside corner for strike 1 called. Brooks now getting set. Taylor with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Good curveball that time, John.
Hey, what, that left-hander, that breaking ball, lefty-on-lefty matchup, breaking away there from Hasenclaver. Quickly, he's down 0-2 in the count. As Taylor gets set, he delivers. Strike 3 looking. And just like that, the Bentonville Tigers side retired. So we played an inning. Mounties up 3-0. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
Okay, we're back here in Bentonville where we're going to the top of the second inning. Tigers down 3-0 to the Rogers Mounties. Crowd continuing to file in. Donnie, opening day for baseball, and if you're listening out there, hey, we've got a real treat tomorrow. It is opening day for the Bentonville Lady Tiger softball team, and We're going to bring that to you live tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, starting at 5 p.m. So excited to cover opening day for the Bentonville Lady Tiger softball team under head coach Ken Early, and they too will be playing the Rogers Mounties, and that should be a great game, Donnie. All right, standing in for the Rogers Mounties, that's going to be number 6, Hudson Hennigan, the third baseman. Hennigan stands in from the right side as Nye delivers. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Donnie, where did I miss one?
Very first pitch was right down the middle, John.
Okay. I was talking about the softball game.
You were talking about the softball game.
Oh, good play by Carter Nye. He'll lob it over to Hasenkleber for the first out. What a play by Carter Nye. Right back at him, and they just scooped it up. Look what I got. Yeah. And what he got was the first out of the inning.
A little self-preservation there.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, the pitcher, number 21, Jake Taylor. First pitch to Taylor is going to be fouled off to the screen for strike 1. Yeah, I was talking about the softball game, and nice dealing up there.
You missed the first pitch.
Yeah, missed that one. Good change up that time by Carter Nye. Had him fooled right there, and that runs the count to 0-2. This is where Carter wants to be ahead of these hitters. Fastball, that's going to be taken by Waykar. Waykar across to Hasenkleber. Scored 4-3 on the putout. And 2 down now for the Rogers Mounties.
For the Mounties, number 2, Caleb Champion.
So that's going to bring up Caleb Champion, the leadoff hitter for the Mounties. Champion down there talking to his third base coach.
Champion walked his first time, John, and came around to score on the double from curveball. I stayed way out on that time, but he came around and scored on the double by
Champion's going to lay down the bunt, and Nye's going to field it. He's going to throw to Hasenkleber.
Got him.
And he gets him. What a play by Carter Nye. Perfect job fielding the bunt for the third out of the inning. All right, we played 1.5. Mounties up 3-0. Tigers coming up here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville, going to the bottom of the second inning. Mounties up 3-0. Boy, 2 incredible plays that inning by Carter Nye. Records the first out of the inning on a comebacker that he was able to scoop up and throw over to make the out. But a really nice play on the bunt laid down that time by Champion, who's in left-hand hitters, got some speed, but now made a great play on the ball, got the throw over to Hasenkleber in time.
Yeah, if Carter doesn't get that one, John, the third baseman's got to come and get it. They're not going to get him at all.
So good shot right there of Eli McCall that will lead things off for the Tigers. McCall today playing third base, and he'll try to get something going for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second. Jake Taylor, the left-hander, delivers the pitch. McCall is going to have a shot, a line drive out into right center field. And McCall's going to make his turn at first. Good piece of hitting by Eli McCall to lead the Tigers off here in the bottom of the second.
Up next for the Tigers, number 5, Connor Adair.
So Connor Adair now will come to the plate for the Tigers. McCall will take his lead down at first base. And the first pitch by Taylor is going to be outside for ball 1. So the first hit in the game here in the bottom of the second by Eli McCall for Bentonville. They'll try to get something going with no outs. Foul tip. That'll be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Bentonville right fielder, number 5, Connor Adair. McCall takes his lead. And Taylor's going to throw over. Tell you what, he kind of telegraphed that one, Donnie.
Yeah.
I probably could have got back on that. Well, that may be saying a little much. You got to watch those lefties, though. They're hard to get a lead on. They've got tricky moves sometimes. McCall takes his lead. He looks in, delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Bentonville right fielder. That one well outside. That'll even things up at 2 apiece. Call, take his lead. Taylor delivers. That's a check swing. So that'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Connor Adair.
See if Eli runs here on the full count, John.
Here's the 3-2. That one's inside corner. That was the call. Strike called. And that'll retire Connor Adair. 1 out in the inning now.
Next for the Tigers, number 42, Arya Waker.
So the second baseman, number 42, Arya Waker, will come to the plate for the Tigers. Taylor checks the runner. Here's the pitch. That one upstairs, ball 1. Yeah, going back to Adair, that was a close one right there, Donnie. I tell you, that could have gone either way. McCall takes his lead. Here's the 1-0. And Waker's going to foul that one off just over the Rogers dugout. That'll even the count at 1-1. Bentonville trying to capitalize on a leadoff single by Eli McCall. It's up to Arya Waker right now. Here's the pitch. Again, fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Taylor shaking off some of the signs. Now he's ready. He's got his pitch. Here's the 1-2. Waker once again, 3rd ball he's fouled off over the Mountie dugout.
Good job fighting that one off, John. That was a fastball right on his hands. Arya did a good job fighting that one off.
Catcher's going to set up, looks like a little inside here. Here's the pitch. And Waker's going to hit kind of a slowly hit ground ball to the second baseman for the Mounties. I tell you, that's number 9 for the Mounties. Jacob Watson thought about going to second with it. McCall was almost there, so Watson goes ahead and gets the out at first. but that does advance Eli McCall to second base. Now the Tigers with runners in a scoring position here with Carter Nye coming to the plate. So Nye, the senior, will stand in from the right side, waiting the pitch of Jake Taylor. Here's the pitch. Nye's going to hit it sharply toward the second baseman, but Watson's going to throw over for the third out of the inning. So the Tigers couldn't capitalize on the leadoff single. So we're going to go to the top of the third inning. Rogers 3, Bentonville nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We've all got a wild side. Feed it with meat. Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank.
Okay, we are back where
your
we are
legacy
going to
starts here.
We'll see the top of the third inning. And Jacob Watson will lead off for the Mounties here in the top of the third. Watson's going to foul the first pitch off to the left side. Watson flew out to center field on his first at bat. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Here's a nice pitch on the 0-1. Good changeup right there. Had Watson fooled, and Carter works ahead 0-2 now. Hey, Carter Nye, he's ready to go, wants to work quickly. Cothran sets up inside. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Good job that time by Carter Nye.
Carter with his second strikeout, I believe.
Next for the Mounties, number 11, Zach Lawing.
Yeah, second strikeout. That's right. So that's going to bring up number 11, Zach Lawing.
Hit by pitch his first at bat, John.
Lawing stands in from the right side, waiting the pitch of Nye. He delivers. That one outside, ball 1. Low and out, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That one upstairs, 3-0. That one, he got the 3-0 call right there, Donnie. Strike 1, we'll take it. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that ball was over the left-handed batter box line.
Strike 2. Well, Donnie, you know, after a shaky top of the first for Carter Nye, he has retired the last 6 batters he's faced. And I'll tell you, if he can get one more right here, it'll be 7 in a row for Carter Nye.
Hey, Johnny's been getting ahead of him since that first inning.
Here's the 3-2. That one is going to be hit toward the right fielder, and that is an out. Nice play that time. Let's see.
It's Connor Adair.
Connor Adair. Thank you, Donnie. Connor Adair with a nice play out there. And Reese Barriola.
He one-hopped the fences last time, John, right down the right field line there. Hit that ball, hit his first bat, hit the ball hard.
So Nye retired his last 7 batters he's faced. Mounties got 2 hits in the top of the first inning, but nothing since then. That ball in the dirt. That'll run the count to 2 balls. Oh, I'm sorry.
He called it. He pointed.
Oh, okay.
That he swung at it, John.
Okay. So that'll even it up 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nye delivers. Downstairs, ball 3.
Those last 2 bounced in there, Johnny's.
Well, I tell you,
he's trying that fastball.
You know, of course, Barry Olick recorded that big hit there in the first inning, and I know Nye's trying to keep it down here on the 3-2, and that was going to be hit toward Boyce Reed there at center field, and he'll record the out. So, second 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. So we've played 2.5, and the Tigers down 3-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
All right, we welcome you back here to Tiger Field, where we're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tigers down 3-0 to the Rogers Mounties. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, I'd like to take a moment to shout out to our student live stream crew. We got Carson Pike up here working the Taylor looks in, delivers. That one fouled back to the screen. Now leaving things up 1 apiece. Really appreciate all of you guys joining us out there on GoBentonvilleTigers.com or the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. And you can also catch us on the Bentonville Tiger app. As Taylor delivers on the 1-1. Swing and a miss. So now Cothran down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And changeup just fell off the table, John, and Cothran chased.
Nope. That one out. Of course, the lefty there and Taylor, the ball tails away from the right-hand batter. That one well outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cothran stays alive, fouls that one back off behind the screen. Tigers got the leadoff on last inning but couldn't capitalize. Cothran trying to get on now. That went high upstairs, and tell you what, Donnie, Cothran's done a good job to run this count 3-2. He's fouled a couple off, stayed alive.
And you can dry that pitch count up because in high school, John, there is a automatic pitch count where you have to come out.
Well, Taylor delivers on the 3-2. That one fouled off behind the screen. Donnie, what is I never can remember. What is the street that runs behind us here? Is that – I can't remember.
A street that gets a lot of foul balls.
Always makes me nervous in the afternoon when I'm driving by here during practice, but they do get a lot of foul balls out there. All right, Taylor getting set to deliver on the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That is Southeast 18th Street, John.
18th Street.
Next for the Tigers, number 47, Bodie Gibbs.
So that'll bring up number 47 for the Tigers, left fielder Bodie Gist.
My wife's ticket lady. She said they changed their colors this year. Real blonde and yellow, a little bit of yellow in there.
Gist will stand in from the left side. Lefty on lefty matchup. That one inside. Oh, it actually, yeah, it hit him. So Bodie Gist reaches on hit by pitch. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Tigers, number 16, the center fielder, Boyce Reed. Gist will take his lead down there at first base. He's got a pretty good lead, Donnie, and he's going to go on the first pitch. Throw down is not in time, and Gist is going to get credited with a stolen base. Kind of had a thought of maybe going on to third, but thought better of it right there.
Yeah, that ball did not go as far away as he thought it did, but John, great jump, and not only a great jump, he picked a great pitch to run on. That was a slow, off-speed pitch, and the catcher really had no chance.
So now the Tigers with a runner in scoring position. Boyce Reed takes that pitch upstairs, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Taylor delivers. That one upstairs, 3 balls, no strikes. On deck for the Tigers, J.J. Spatford. Boyce Reed now sure going to take here on the 3-0. And that one looked to be inside. I think Boyce thought that was ball 4, but the umpire called it a strike. And he's going to make Boyce Reed step back in the box on the 3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike. That was real close to being a balk, I thought, Donnie. What'd you think? It was close.
It was close. You can fake the second without a throw, but that looked more like a start of his motion than a move to second.
So Gist once again will take his lead. Here's the pitch on the 3-1, and that one outside, ball 4. And the Tigers now have 2 base runners as Boyce Reed draws the walk off Jake Taylor. So J.J. Spatford, the 2-hole hitter for the Tigers, he'll come to the plate. Spatford playing shortstop today. And he's going to hit with 2 runners on base. Bodie Gist in scoring position.
J.J. popped up on the infield his first at bat, John.
Gist at second, Reed at first. They'll take their leads. Here's the pitch to Spafford, way outside. Ball one. Not sure what Taylor was trying to do with that one. I think that one just got away from him.
Once a new baseball, he didn't like the feel of that one.
Well, Jake Taylor has held the Tigers to 1 hit so far through 2.5 innings, but Tigers now with a little something working here in the bottom of the third. Spafford fouls that off over into, what'd you say,
18th Street.
18th Street. Been calling baseball games here for years, still been working here for years, still don't know what that street is. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners take their lead. Here's the pitch. Spafford is going to hit it right at the shortstop, and that's going to double up Bodie Gist, and that will end the inning. A double play to end the inning. So the Tigers, no runs. They're down 3-0. We'll head to the top of the fourth here in just a moment, right here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Okay, we are back here at Tiger Field where we are going to the top of the fourth inning. The Mounties up 3-0 on the Tigers, scored 3 runs in the top of the first inning, but it has been a pitcher's duel ever since. Mounties 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Tigers no runs on 1 hit. And leading off will be Aiden Linson for the Mounties. Carter Nye's gone all the way here. His first pitch downstairs, ball 1. Well, Donnie, I think Carter Nye has done a really good job settling this ball game ever since the top of the first, but since then he's done a really good job on the mound. Second pitch, breaking ball is going to get in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Nye.
I don't think Rogers has not had a base runner since the first inning, John.
That is correct. I think Nye's retired 7 in a row now as he gets set to deliver the 1-1 to Linson. That one, tried a breaking ball. Started that one just a bit too high. So Linson singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he's going to hit that one at Spafford. Spafford fills it over to Hasenclaver, and it records the out. So 1 down now for the Tigers here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Mounties, number 18, Andrew Blankenship.
So that'll bring up number 18, the designated hitter, Andrew Blankenship. Blankenship was thrown out on a bunt attempt, his first time up there in the first inning. And Nye, his first pitch is a breaking ball in for the strike. Really fooled Blankenship right there.
It's good curveball on that one.
Blankenship's going to hit that one deep to left field. That is going to be over the left fielder's head. Blankenship on his way to second. And that one, Bodie Gist, it got over Gist's head. Blankenship walks into second base.
Up next for Rogers, number 5, Bryson McIntosh.
Well, that is the first hit given up by Carter Nye since the first inning.
They're going to run for number 20. He's going to run for number 18 here, John.
Okay, so we've got a courtesy runner coming in, or a pinch runner actually coming in for Blankenship. See if we can get that name and number. That is number 20, Payson Jones. So Payson Jones into pinch run for Blankenship. Now, under high school rules, Blankenship can re-enter one time. So a little different than the college or the pro game, but Payson Jones coming in to run now for Blankenship. And that is going to bring up the left fielder, number 5, Bryson McIntosh. He'll stand in from the right side as Payson Jones gets his lead at second. Now he checks the runner. He delivers. That one inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Jones takes his lead down at second base. Yeah, McIntosh showed bunt.
He pulled it back.
Yeah, I guess he pulled it back in time. That was a pretty good-looking pitch, Donnie, but ball 2 now. 2 balls, no strikes. Now he checks the runner. Here's the pitch. He's showing bunt once again. That one up high. That'll run the count to 3 balls, no strikes. Donnie, I do not see any activity going on down in the Bentonville bullpen as of yet. And eyes look good. You got to wonder where his pitch count's getting at this point. That one inside, ball 4. So now the Mounties with runners on first and second, and that'll bring Hudson Hennigan, the third baseman for the Mounties, to the plate. And looks like, is that Coach?
It's Coach Abbott.
Coach Abbott. He's going to make a visit to the mound. Now, Donnie, I can't tell if the Tigers have anything working in the bullpen, or maybe just Coach Abbott wants to talk to his senior here.
I don't see anyone throwing down there.
I think he just wants to come out there and just talk about the situation here. Tigers only down 3, and they've had a couple things going the last couple of innings, Donnie. Just can't seem to get the big hit when they need it. But they have had some base runners. But I think Coach Abbott's probably explained to them it's important. We're going to have to record an out right here, keep this a 3-run game. Okay. So once again, the third baseman, number 6, Hudson Hennigan. He grounded out to Carter Nye his last time up in the second inning. And here in the top of the 4th, he'll stand in from the right side with runners on first and second. Blankenship, well, actually that's Jones at second. McIntosh at first. They take their leads. Here's the pitch. That's in there, called strike 1 to Hennigan. Payson Jones down there, Donnie, you kind of look at him. He's kind of playing that jump around ball game.
Yeah, both times they've gotten a runner on second, they've done a lot of that, and it really has distracted Carter.
Ball gets by Cothran, and the runners will advance to second and third. One ball, one strike, one out here in the top of the 4th. Now once again, Hennigan back in the second, grounded out to Carter Nye. Hit a pretty sharply hit ball right at Carter. On the ground, Carter's able to scoop it up. So the infield now playing in. You can see them playing in. They're going to try to cut down the runner at home. They know the situation. Nye looks in on the 1-1. He delivers. That one is going to be hit up the middle. That's going to score at least 1. McIntosh will hold up at third. And it's a 4-0 ball game.
John, that wouldn't matter right there, infield in or out. That was just a nice, sharp line drive signal right back up the middle.
Yeah, if they'd have been playing double play depth, that would have still got through. It was a good piece of hitting by Hudson Hennigan. He gets the RBI, and the Mounties are going to go up 4-0.
pinch hitter here, John. Number 23 is going to bat for Rogers.
Coming to pitch hit for Rogers, number 23, Sam Davis.
Number 23 is Sam Davis. He'll pitch hit for number 21, Jake Taylor. Sam Davis, he'll step in from the left side with runners at the corners. Nice pitch. That's inside. And I'll tell you what, Cothran, good idea by Cooper Cothran right there. He threw down the runner and got off that first base bag, but throw just wasn't quite on the money there. Otherwise, I think he'd had a shot at him. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he's going to throw over to first. I'd really like to hold Hudson Hennigan there at first, try to keep the double play in order. Sam Davis awaiting the pitch of Carter Nye on the 1-0 count. He delivers. That one upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Hennigan going to take his lead. He's got a good lead down there at first base. McIntosh over at third. Now he's going to throw over toward Hennigan. Well, Tigers just said they are not going to give up second base with runners on the corners. Hennigan with a big lead on a 2-0 count. That one downstairs, 3 balls, no strikes. And Donnie, right now, I think Hennigan's probably going to stay put, recognizing, 3-0 count. He's got barely any lead right now. There's no reason to run him right here. That's strike 1. Okay, so 3 balls, 1 strike. And again, I got to think there's no way they're going to steal Hennigan in this situation.
You got a left-handed batter. You got the first baseman holding the runner on.
Well, you just, with 3-1 count, you don't want to get anybody thrown out at second, make it 2 outs when you've got a runner 90 feet away from scoring. I think they'll be conservative with Hennigan. So Carter Nye, I think he's going to have an opportunity right here. Just focus on the batter. Hennigan does have a pretty big lead. McIntosh down at third. Sam Davis at the plate. Sam Davis is going to hit to Waker. He's over to Spafford for 1, 2, double play. And the Tigers get out of the inning. Wow, that's exactly what the Tigers needed. Now, they did give up a run in the inning, but Rogers held them to 1 run with 2 men left on base. So we played 3.5. The Tigers down 4-0. Be back in just a moment right here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. We're back here for the bottom of the 4th inning here in Bentonville. Tigers down 4-0 to the Rogers Mounties. John McElroy, Donnie Payne on the call this afternoon, opening day, as they've turned the lights on here at Tiger Field. Tell you what, Donnie, field looks in great shape here in late February. Really does look good out there. And, of course, excited to be here. What a great play to end that top half of that inning. Arya Waker, to J.J. Spafford over to Hasenclaver for the 4-6-3 double play.
Well, Ari had to slide a little bit, John, but he was able to pop up a little spin slide there and make a great throw to J.J., and J.J. with a great turn there at second.
Okay, so here in the bottom of the fourth, that'll be Brooks Hasenclaver to lead things off for the Tigers. Hasenclaver, 0-1 on the afternoon, strikeout at his first at bat, so he's looking to get the Tigers going right here. There's the second pitch by Taylor, and Hasenclaver now has run this to 2 balls, no strikes. Taylor working from the stretch on the 2-0. And that one's in there. Hasenclaver thought about taking a cut. I think that was kind of a half swing.
Yep.
But that was a called strike there. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Brooks Hasenclaver, Bentonville first baseman. Here's the pitch. And that one outside, ball 3, 3-1. I'll tell you what, right here, Donnie, if you're Hasenclaver, this 3-1 count, Bentonville needs base runners. I'll tell you what, he's really got to like it for him to take a cut at it. You don't 100% like it.
Nope.
Let it go.
You don't want to swing at a pitcher's pitch, 3-1.
Okay, that was a good pitch swing at. That was center cut. Hasenclaver fouls it off behind the Tiger dugout. So that'll run the count to full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the fourth inning, Tigers need some base runners, down 4-0. Jake Taylor's gone all the way now for the Mounties. He'll deliver on the 3-2. Here's the pitch.
It's outside.
That one is outside. Good job by Brooks Hasenclaver to draw a leadoff walk. And once again, the Tigers have something working here in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring number 8, Eli McCall. He's 1 for 1. He's 1 for 1 on the day.
He's got the only Bentonville hit, John.
Yeah, single to right center field on his first at bat back in the second inning. Hasenclaver will take his lead down there at first. First pitch to McCall, called strike 1. Eli McCall is going to line that one out toward left field, and that is going to be taken by the left fielder. Tell you what, he barreled it up, but the left fielder was able to come under that pretty easily to record the first down in the inning for the Bentonville Tigers. So Connor Adair, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Strikeout back in the second inning. He'll try to advance Eli McCall, who takes his lead at first. That one upstairs, ball 1.
Saw Brooks there, John. He jumped back to first when the pitcher lifted his foot up there. He was fooled.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes on these left-handers. Brooks will take his lead at first. Oh, and Adair gets one by the third baseman down the left field line. It's going to go all the way close to the warning track, and McCall's going to advance to third base, and Connor Adair has got a stand-up double. Nice piece of hitting that time by Connor Adair. And now the Tigers have runners on second and third with 1 out in the inning.
Arya Waker.
That'll bring the Bentonville second baseman, Arya Waker, up to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. Tell you what, Bentonville could cut the lead in half right here with a base hit by Waker. Taylor looks in. Runners get their leads. Now Taylor steps off. And we'll reset here. Adair gets his lead down at second. McCall at third. Pitch to Waker. Waker fouls that one off over into 17th Street.
18th.
18th Street. Now, last time up, Waker ground out to the second baseman.
They are
and that kind of was a delayed call there, but he called that strike. Waker didn't, kind of a check swing there, but called strike. So Waker down now in the count 0-2.
Well, that pitch was high, and I don't think he swung. So.
No, I think he checked it. I don't think he swung. Here's the 0-2. That one just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tell you, Waker's just got to put the ball in play, Donnie. Runners at second and third.
And they're playing. Rogers is playing back. A ground ball here will score.
Yeah, they're going to concede the run if he can put it in play. And Waker is going to foul that off over the right side. The first baseman giving chase. You know, here at Tiger Stadium, I don't know if you can see down the lines there when our camera shot went, but there is a lot of room beyond the first and third base lines. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one upstairs, and Waker's run the count now to even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nope.
Wow.
It's outside, John. You saw the picture. The catcher.
Yeah, he tried to frame it up.
Tried to yank it back. That ball crossed the left-handed batter's box line.
So, Waker's run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Taylor looks in, runners at second and third for Bentonville. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll be the second out in the inning.
Next for the Tigers, number 7, Carter Nye.
So the senior pitcher for the Tigers, Carter Nye, will stand in with 2 outs with runners in scoring position. It looks like the coach for Rogers, he's going to come out. I'm not sure, Donnie, if he's going to. I don't see anybody in the Rogers bullpen, but
just talking to him a little bit.
Matt Melson just going to go up there and have a conversation. Bentonville with Eli McCall on third base, Connor Adair, he's on second base, and senior Carter Nye, right-hander, he'll stand in at the plate. Once again, folks, hope you're enjoying tonight. Hope you can join us tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, as the Bentonville ladies softball team. They will be playing. We'll bring that to you live right here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com or the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. You can also catch us on the Bentonville Tiger app. Okay, Carter Nye now stands in, awaiting the pitch from Jake Taylor. He delivers. First pitch outside, ball 1.
Carter's got a chance to help his own cause here, John.
Adair takes his lead down there at second. McCall at third. Here's the pitch. That one in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cooper Cothran on deck for the Tigers if Nye were to reach. Swing and foul down the left side. That one just foul. Coach Jeremy Woody down there in the third base box. He had to move quickly out of the way there. That'll bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nye trying to get the Tigers on the board right here. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that one's fouled over to 18th Street. So we'll reset and do it again on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rogers dugout reacting there, John. That ball was clearly in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, that was way outside. It wasn't even close. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Taylor sets. Here's the pitch. That one upstairs, ball 3. So Carter Nye, the senior, has run the count to full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base open down at first. Nye's going to hit it toward the shortstop, and he throws it in the dirt, and what a play by the first baseman. That is Reese Barriola is able to dig that one out from the throw from the shortstop, Zach Lawing, to record the 3rd out in the inning. So the Tigers leave 2 stranded. We're going to the top of the 5th. Tigers down 4-0. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe life is grand, and we empower our team to support the needs of our local communities. We're dedicated to delivering the best financial experience to our customers because, like you, we live here, and together we can positively and powerfully impact our communities. With locations in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we are proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank. Bank where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we welcome you back to Tiger Field as we go to the top of the 5th. Bentonville down 4-0 to the Rogers Mounties. A new pitcher coming in relief of Carter Nye. That's number 15, Joey Manthe. Joey Manthe, he'll deal from the left side, left-hander. Carter Nye, they'll close the books on him. Gave up 4 runs on 4 hits.
For the Mounties, number 2, Caleb Champion.
And to lead off for the Mounties will be number 2, Caleb Champion. So, Champion 0 for 1 today with a walk. Grounded out in the 2nd inning on a bunt. Walked his first time at bat. And he takes the first pitch from Manthe, swinging a miss for strike 1. Manthe looking good out of the gate here. Throws in there for strike 2. Now Champion down 0-2. Manthe delivers. That one is going to be fouled off over to the right side. Just out of play. Well, Donnie Manthe's first 3 pitches have looked very good.
Yeah, he's coming in and throwing strikes, John. That's what you want a bullpen guy to do.
So Manthe now on the 0-2. He delivers. Breaking ball just missed. I think it came in just a little high. Of course, the hometown crowd here thought he should have been credited with the strikeout right there, but that'll run the count to 1-2. So Manthe delivers. And that one is going to be fouled off sharply down the right side, just out of play. And we'll reset on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, just missed. Donnie, that one looked pretty good. He called it a bit outside, but it couldn't have missed by much. That'll run the count to even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one is going to be hit into right center field. And Champion's got a leadoff single here to start the top of the fifth.
Next for Rogers, number 9, Jacob Watson.
Well, credit Caleb Champion. Got down in the count early, was able to work the count back, and line one out in right center field for a leadoff single. And that'll bring number 9, Jacob Watson, the second baseman for the Mounties, to the plate as Champion takes his lead down at first. Joey Manthe in for relief for Carter Nye. Here's his first pitch to Watson. That's going to be in there for a called strike one. Champion's going to take his lead down at first. Manthe's going to throw over. Mounties have shown they'll be aggressive on the base pass, Donnie.
Yeah, they've tried to steal. They do a lot of bunting also in the situation.
Champion takes his lead, and I tell you, Manthe throws over once again. He recognizes that's the leadoff hitter for the Mounties, and I'm sure he's got some speed.
He's already stolen one base today.
Well, I'll tell you what, last name Champion, you got some high expectations with that kind of name, and I'm sure he's leadoff hitter, and he's got a little speed down there. He'll take his lead again as Manthe sets to deliver. Strike thrown, swing and a miss by Watson. And that'll run the count to no balls and 2 strikes. So Manthe getting ahead on the first 2 hitters here. He's got an 0-2 count to Watson. Here's the pitch. Champion's going, and he gets credit for another stolen base. Cothran's throw didn't get down there in time.
Well, John, once again, like he did against Carter, he had a walking lead, and the pitcher did not stop him.
Yeah.
You got to make him stop that walk, and he was able to steal that one easily.
So now runner in scoring position. It'll be a 1-2 count to Watson. Manthe's going to step off and reset. No pitch clock in high school baseball. They can take as much time as they want. Watson's going to foul that back beyond the screen.
It was a good curveball. Watson did a good job fighting that off.
And Watson hits one to Waker at second base. Over to Hasenclave, records the out. Champion's going to advance to third, but the Tigers record the out. And that will be number 11, Zach Lawing, will come to the plate. So Zach Lawing, he is 0 for 1 today. Lined out to right field last time. Got hit by a pitch in the top of the first. That one downstairs, ball 1. Caleb Champion, he'll take his lead from third base as Zach Lawing will try to extend the Rogers lead. Joey Manthe, the left-hander, he delivers. And that one's going to get away from Cothran. Good job by Cothran tracking that one down and holding Champion down there on third. That'll run the count to 2-0.
First batter that Manthe's been behind today.
Manthe's pitch on the 2-0. Low and out. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Manthe on the 3-0. Strike 1. Donnie, you feel like this is a critical time in the ball game. Rogers is kind of threatening here in Bentonville. You feel like maybe they're in danger of letting this one get away if they can't shut them down right here.
Already down 4 and haven't
Well, that one's going to be hit
sneak
sharply.
by.
That's going to get through the hole into right field, and that's going to score Champion. I'll tell you what, they had Waker playing in, trying to cut the runner down at home, and Waker, that no fault of his, he just couldn't get to that where he was positioned right there.
Normal depth, that's probably still scoring the run, but Bentonville would have gotten an out on it.
So credit Zach Lawing with an RBI single, and Rogers now is going to extend their lead 5-0. That'll bring the first baseman, number 4, Reese Barriola, to the plate. First pitch outside, ball 1. Yeah, definitely, you play that infield in. I think that was the right call in terms of you try to get that runner to keep it at a 4-run lead, but that ball was hit sharply, and Waker really never had a chance at it. 6th hit in the ball game for the Rogers Mounties, 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Mounties, no runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Barriola lets that one go, and Lawing takes second base. So the Mounties now with another runner in scoring position, trying to extend their lead. Oh, that one just up. Oh, that was a pretty good looking pitch right there.
You've seen worse called strike today.
3 balls, no strikes. Ball 4. So Barriola draws the walk, and that's going to bring Aiden Linson to the plate. Excuse me.
Up next for Mounties, number 3.
He's 1 for 2 today with a single in the top of the first inning, ground out to J.J. Spatford last time up.
Ground ball here again, John, could lead to a double play.
Well, the Tigers ended the last inning giving up 1 run, but ended on a double play. Let's see if they can do it again right here. Runner goes. Oh, I'll tell you, Cawthorn, let's see, who was that? Was that Champion stealing third?
Right.
And then that was Lawing going to second. And Cawthorn for the Tigers, he decided to throw down second. And throw was in time, but Waker was just in front, couldn't make the tag on him. So now the Mounties with runners on second and third. Suicide squeeze being tried. This could be a double play right here.
Play.
And I'll tell you, Joey Manthe's going to take it himself. What do you call that? A 1-1 double play?
A one double play and one unassisted double play, yep.
All right, and that's the way the top of the 5th will end. So we played 4.5. Mounties up 5-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Link's jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Field where we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Tigers down 5-0 against the Rogers Mounties. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, bringing you 6A West Conference baseball action. And leading it off for the Tigers this inning will be number 6, Cooper Cothran.
Up first this inning for the Tigers, number 6, Cooper Cothran.
Cothran 0 for 1 on the evening with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. He'll see if he can get things going for the Tigers. First pitch by Taylor, that's going to be outside, ball 1. Cooper Cothran, the Bentonville catcher. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Donnie, Bentonville needs base runners.
You need several base runners this inning, John.
Jake Taylor's gone all the way for the Rogers Mounties. He looks in, delivers on the 2-0. That one popped up on the right side. First baseman looks like he's got an opportunity, and he's going to make the play to record the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning.
Next for the Tigers, number 47, Bodie Gibbs.
So Bodie Giss now, he'll stand in from the left side.
He took it with him. There's nothing, I know the thing that just came in, he took with him.
Giss will take the first pitch for a called strike 1. Whoa, I was about to say, Donnie, that one's outside, but the ump thought otherwise, and so that's going to run the count to 0-2.
That was way outside.
Gist hit by pitch on his first at bat. He's looking to, and he's going to get called out, strikeout looking right there. So the first 2 Tigers are retired here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Tigers, number 16, center fielder Boyce Reed. Taylor with a good breaking ball for his first pitch to Reed. He'll get ahead in the count 0-1. Reed holds off on that one upstairs. And that'll leave things up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to hit Reed.
Up next for the Tigers, number 2, J.J. Spafford.
So that'll bring up the Bentonville shortstop, number 2, J.J. Spafford. Spafford 0 for 2 on the day, popped out in the first inning to the third baseman. Really hard hit line out to the shortstop last inning. JJ making contact, just not able to get one to go through as of yet. JJ shows bunt. And Donnie, we know he's got speed. We've seen him use it on Friday nights during the football season.
Well, John, you're absolutely right at the speed. Unfortunately, that line drive that J.J. hit resulted in a double play. Bentonville had runners on 2nd and 3rd. He hit it right on the screws, but it was right at the shortstop, and he's able to double off the runner at 3rd.
Reed will take his lead down at first base as Taylor looks in to J.J. Spafford. Here's the pitch. Swing, foul tip into the mitt of the Rogers catcher, and that'll run the count to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Spafford. That one foul tip back to the screen. So Spafford will stay alive for another pitch. Here's the 0-2. Spafford's going to pop that up on the right side. First baseman's going to make an easy play on that. And that is going to end the 5th inning here in Bentonville. So we played 5. The Tigers down 5-0 to Rogers. We'll come back for the top of the 6th here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville as we get set to start the top of the 6th inning. New pitcher for Bentonville coming in, that is number 10, Evan Martinez. So Martinez on the mound for the Bentonville Tigers.
I have Evan in my AP Econ class this year, John. Just a junior.
And leading off for the Mounties this inning will be number 18, Andrew Blankenship. As Martinez, the junior right-hander, delivers his first pitch, that's going to be upstairs for ball 1. Blankenship, last time up, doubled out to left field over the head of Bodie Gist. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the third pitch. That's going to be outside. 3 balls, no strikes for Andrew Blankenship. Evan Martinez in for his first pitches of the game. That one upstairs, 4-pitch walk. And Blankenship takes his base down at first.
I'm next for Rogers, number 5, Bryson McIntosh.
Thought I'd bring up the left fielder for the Mounties, number 5, Bryson McIntosh. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout, and he drew a walk back in the top of the 4th. Now McIntosh, he's going to show bunt, and Martinez throws over. Trying to maybe get a pick on Blankenship over there. And we'll reset and do it again. Blankenship, not much of a lead. And Martinez, first pitch to McIntosh, downstairs for ball 1. You know, Blankenship not getting much of a lead down there, Donnie. You remember back a couple of innings ago, he actually had a courtesy run, not a pinch runner come in for him. Payson Jones came in to run for Blankenship, so I wouldn't guess he's a speedster down there on the base path.
No. There we go.
And Martinez throws that one in there for a strike to even the count to McIntosh, 1-1.
Yeah, there's not. He just fell down and was already on the base there, John. He's not got much of a lead at all.
You know, I don't know him, but I wouldn't say this is a still threat.
He's not even. He's maybe one step off the bag right now.
Cothran tries to throw down. Well, they're concerned about him. Tell you, Martinez has picked over a couple of times, and Cothran throws down there. So runs the count to 2 balls, 1 strike to McIntosh. Martinez throws over again. He's a tall guy, I'll say that for him. Here's the pitch by Martinez. That one down and out. That's going to run this count to 3 balls, 1 strike. (3-1). That's ball 4. Cothran threw down there to first, but didn't matter. McIntosh draws the second walk now, given up by Martinez. And the Mounties now have runners at first and second with number 6, Hudson Hennigan, the third baseman for the Mounties, coming to the plate.
Sounds like Evans got some pretty good velocity, John. He's just not gotten control right now.
The junior right-hander coming on in relief, and it looks like Todd Abbott, he's going to come out. I'm not sure if Martinez's evening's going to be done or if he's just going to talk to him, get him settled down. Yeah, Martinez's evening is done. Faced 2 batters, 2 walks. Coach Abbott's seen enough. And so, new pitcher coming on for the Tigers. Let's see if we can get that number right there. 31 was 31. Looking here on my roster.
Coming in to pitch for the Tigers, number 31, Spencer Trump.
Spencer Trump. Number 31. This will be the 4th Tiger pitcher on the evening. Donnie, I had Spencer in class last year as a junior, so senior this year. He'll come in as the 4th Tiger pitcher with runners on first and second. Well, once again, folks, I encourage you tune in tomorrow and what should be a really great ball game. You know, I talked to Coach Ken Early, the Lady Tiger softball coach, and you know, kind of he's built such a dominant program, that softball program. But talking to him, kind of a young team this year. So I know he's excited to put them out on the field to see what they can do. Lost a lot of seniors last year, but he's excited about this bunch. And a good team in the Rogers Mounties. Should be a good test early on for the Lady Tigers tomorrow afternoon. And we'll carry it to you live right here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com, or once again, you can catch us on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel or on the Tiger app. Encourage you to download the Tiger app from the App Store. All right, this is going to be number 6, Hudson Hennigan. He'll stand in for the right side. Mounties have 2 runners, first and second. For Spencer Trump, Trump's first pitch downstairs. Hennigan showed bunt. I said he got the bat back, so that's that's a ball 1. Trump didn't like what he saw right there from Andrew Blankenship. Blankenship takes his lead at second. McIntosh at first. Now, Hennigan shows bunt, and Eli McCall, the third baseman, wisely lets that one go foul.
was bunted really hard, too, John. Had it been fair, I think he might have been able to get the out at third.
Yeah, I think you're right, Donnie. So that'll run the count to even. We'll reset. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seen a lot of bunts from this Rogers team tonight.
Yeah, you're right. They have really played a lot of small ball tonight. And it's paid off for them. 5 runs on 6 hits. Trump's pitch to Hennigan. That's down in the dirt for ball 2.
Good stop by the Bentonville catcher there, John. Cothran's done a great job blocking pitches tonight.
Yeah, he really has. Done a good job behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike in there on the outside corner, and that's going to even up things at 2-2. As Spencer Trump looks in. Runners get their lead, first and second. Hudson Hennigan. Here's the pitch. Spencer's 2-2's in there for a called strike 3. And good job by Spencer Trump.
Up next for Rogers, number 21, Jake Taylor.
So that'll bring number 21, Jake Taylor, the Rogers pitcher. He'll stand in from the left side with 1 out, with 2 Mounties on first and second. Trump deals, and Jake Taylor hits one line drive out to center field, and that loads the bases. Tell you what, who was our center fielder there? Is that Boyce Reed threw it back into Waker, or was that Spafford?
That's Spafford.
Yeah, threw it back into Spafford, which almost made a play. I believe that was McIntosh down there at second.
Yeah, they almost got it behind him and was able to get an out there.
But bases loaded. And that is going to bring up Caleb Champion, the 1-hole hitter for the Rogers Mounties. He'll have bases loaded as Spencer Trump for the Tigers tries to see if he can get the Tigers out of a jam right here. First pitch by Trump is outside, ball 1. Donnie, this will be a good time for another double play by Bentonville.
Yes. The 1-2-3.
That one is going to be popped up. That is going to be, well, let's see. Did Eli McCall make a play on that?
He did.
Good job by Eli McCall. I was about to call that out of play, but good thing Eli McCall didn't think so, because he just ran over there and made the second out of the inning.
You said earlier, John, there is lots of foul room here at Tiger Stadium.
So Jacob Watson now, the Mountie second baseman. He'll stand in with 2 outs with the bases loaded as Spencer Trump tries to get the Tigers out of the inning. He inherited 2 base runners. Here's his first pitch to Watson. It's in there right down the middle, strike 1. Yeah, came into the game with 2 base runners with 1 out. I don't think there were any outs when he came in.
No.
So he's been able to get 2 outs without the Mounties picking up a run. And a good pitch right there. Jammed him up, kind of got in on his hands right there. Trump gets ahead 0-2 now on Jacob Watson. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be a base hit out in left field. That's going to score 2.
There's a play here. Nope.
Bodie Gist trying to make the throw, and so Bodie Gist tried to get him at home, couldn't get it, and then Cothran tried to make a play down to Eli McCall at third base. Couldn't get everybody safe. 2 runs in for the Mounties. Well, credit Watson there with a single out to left field, but he advances to second on the throw. Well, Donnie, you hate that on an 0-2 count.
0-2 hits are backbreakers, John.
Zach Lawing now in to hit. First pitch, strike one. Yeah, Spencer Trump, you feel bad for him. One pitch of getting out of that jam right there. But a good piece of hitting. Credit Jacob Watson. He's able to get a barrel on the ball and extend that Mounties lead 7-0 now. Runners down second and third. Breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. You know this only goes 7 innings, so. Yeah, it's only 7. Here you go. Here you go. No. So it's going to be done in probably 20, 25 minutes or so. This one popped into right field, and Bentonville right fielder is going to get underneath it. That's Connor Adair to record the third out of the inning. But the Rogers Mounties pick up a couple more runs, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Mounties up 7-0. Be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers down 7-0 to the Rogers Mounties, and opening day of high school baseball here for the Bentonville Tigers, and start off with 6A West Conference action. But so far tonight, it has not been the Tigers' night, as Brooks Hasenclaver will start things off for the Tigers as we go into the bottom of the 6th.
Couple of chances to score runs tonight, John. Hit into a double play on a hard hit ball in one inning and just were not able to pick up a hit. And then the next one, he had runners at second and third.
Hasenclaver 0 for 1 on the night with the walk as he looks at the second pitch from Taylor. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-0. I'll tell you what, Donnie, give Jake Taylor of Rogers, the Rogers pitcher, a lot of credit tonight. He's only given up 2 hits now through 5 innings. He's been tough. Here's the pitch by Taylor, swing and a miss once again by Hasenclaver. So now Taylor gets ahead in the count 1-2. Taylor sets, he deals. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. That one on the outside corner. Good pitch by Jake Taylor to record the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Eli McCall.
So Eli McCall first pitch McCall, ball 1. Eli McCall had a single back in the 2nd inning, and then last time at bat he lined out to left field, so 1 for 2 on the evening. McCall's going to foul that one off. Hard hit ball, but went foul down toward the right field bullpen. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball. Foul ball. I was ready to tell him to run. I thought the ball got away from the catcher on a clean swing and a miss, but he fouled it off. So they'll reset with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That one is going to be fair.
Hit the base.
Hit the third base. Hit hard. Hit third base and rolled out to left field. And McCall's going to take his turn at first, and he'll be credited with another hit tonight. Donnie, I think he might have got a double had that ball not hit third base.
If it had just skimmed over the top, it hit third, and it popped it up in the air and slowed it down enough for the left fielder to get to it.
Casey Christ.
Okay, number 1, Casey Christ coming in for Bentonville. So he's going to come in and hit for Connor Adair. First pitch to Casey Christ is inside for ball 1. Second pitch to Christ, inside, ball 2. Now there is some activity down in the Rogers bullpen as Jake Taylor's gone all the way. He should be coming up close to his pitch count limit. So, Donnie, as we talked about, we expect probably to see a new pitcher here any time for the Rogers Mounties. Taylor's next pitch to Chris, that's going to be fouled down the right side toward the Rogers bullpen. Donnie, do you know what the pitch count is?
I don't remember, John. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Well, Taylor's got to be close. McCall will take his lead down at first base. Here's the pitch. That one inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. To Casey Christ, who's just entered the ball game for Connor Adair. Pinch hitter.
The Arkansas Activities Association pitch count rule is 110 pitches.
And that'll be ball 4 to Casey Christ. He'll draw a walk in his first at bat tonight.
May not throw more than 110 pitches on any one-day game for varsity, and that's it.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Melson now is going to come out and bring in a new pitcher for Jake Taylor. But I'll tell you what, Jake Taylor, with a big night tonight, held the Tigers to 3 hits and no runs on 3 hits. Now, book's still open on Jake Taylor. The 2 runners on first and second for the Tigers are his responsibility. But a good performance tonight from the Rogers Mounties, Jake Taylor. You can hear the Rogers Mounties fans giving him a hand as he comes out. So, new pitcher coming in for Rogers. As soon as we get the number, we'll try to see if we can relay who this is. Donnie, can you see a number there on? Looking into our monitor.
13, I think.
That's what I thought. Number 13, Joe Canzanari. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Canzanari.
So just in case people are wondering, the Arkansas activities rule is maximum 110 pitches in a day. If you throw between 86 and 110 pitches, you must have 3 days rest before you can throw again. 61 through 85, 2 days rest. 31 to 60 pitches, a day's rest. And if you throw less than 30 pitches, you can pitch the next day. So those rules this is the 6th year of that pitch count rules in Arkansas, just to try to prevent some of the arm fatigue and arm injuries we've seen in high school baseball recently.
Well, Canzanari coming into the game. Relief for Jake Taylor. Canzanari, right-handed pitcher. So that's a little different look for the Tigers. Taylor, the left-hander for Rogers. Okay, so it's going to be number 42, Arya Waker, the second baseman for the Tigers. He'll face Joe Canzanari. Runners for the Tigers will take their lead at first and second. First pitch by Canzanari. That's a called strike. Donnie, that was a bit outside. I guess that's a 7-0 call right there. So 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside to even things up at 1-1. I think that breaking ball was about where that first pitch was.
Yeah, height-wise, though.
Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike to Arya Waker. Here's the pitch to Waker. That one called a little high right there, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Now Waker ahead in the count. Eli McCall will take his lead at second. Connor Adair taking the lead down at first. Canzanari puts that one downstairs for 3 balls. So after starting 0-1, he's thrown 3 straight balls, 3 balls, 1 strike. Waker takes a swing at that one. That's going to be fouled over to the right side in the Rogers bullpen. So that'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Runners take their lead. Joe Canzanari. He delivers. Ball 4, outside. A good job by Arya Waker to draw the walk to load the bases for the Bentonville Tigers.
Carter Nye.
Now,
once again, senior Carter Nye comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Now is a DH.
He is the designated hitter. Started the game at pitcher. He's the designated hitter. Nye, 0 for 2 on the night, ground out both times. Let's see if he can get it here with the bases loaded. And that one, breaking ball, called strike 1. That's not the pitch you want to swing at right there, Carter. Good take on that one. Get the one you want. No balls, 1 strike. Canzanari delivers. That one way outside. That's a pass ball. And looks like Eli McCall is going to plate the first Tiger run. Let's see. Now that was number 14 for the Tigers. Hayden Oliver. Like Hayden Oliver came in to pinch run for Eli McCall. They slipped him in on me, and he plates the first run of the season for the Bentonville Tigers. So now runners on second and third, and the count's 1-1 to Carter Nye. That one fouled off back to toward the Tiger dugout. That'll run the count to 1-2. Carter Nye 0 for 2 on the day, but an opportunity to drive in a couple runs right here late in the ball game. Canzanari working from the stretch. He looks in. He delivers. Downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now I think right here, here's where Carter's got to expect that breaking ball here on that 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Foul ball.
Yeah, Carter fights that one off. That in on his hands. And what did you say a while ago, Donnie? That was kind of more of like a defensive swing right there.
Defensive.
So they'll reset on the 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Good take that time by Carter Nye. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Hey, if Carter could drive in these runs and get on base, things could get kind of interesting here, Donnie.
Get it down to a grand slam lead.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball upstairs, ball 4. And once again, the Tigers have loaded up the bases. Now there is activity in the Rogers bullpen. We'll see how long Matt Melson's going to let, well, and just as I say that, I see Melson coming out. And I'm not sure. I think that might have been Canzanari, but that was his last pitch.
Got a new guy. They had 2 guys warming up. He's bringing in the right-hander here. Let's see if I can't get a number for you.
Okay, another pitching change by the Rogers Mounties.
It's number 4, it looks like. 14.
Number 14 for the Rogers Mounties. That is going to be Jonah Wilkerson.
Coming in to pitch for Rogers, number 14, Jonah Wilkinson.
Jonah Wilkerson, right-handed pitcher. He'll come in and get his warm-up pitches. Well, Donnie, it is baseball season again. Of course, the Razorbacks started their season just a couple of weekends ago, and this past weekend were, as many of you know, in the tournament down in Arlington against some elite teams, the Oregon State Beavers, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and then yesterday with the Michigan Wolverines. But hey, let's go back to that game Friday night. Those of you that were in Arlington or got to listen to Phil Elson on the radio call that one. It was on Flow Sports Network, but what a performance by Hagen Smith. 17 strikeouts.
In 6 innings.
In 6 innings. And, Donnie, you and I, we follow Razorback baseball religiously. We've seen Kevin Kopps and everything that he did a few years ago, but I don't know that I've seen as dominating performance as what we saw from Hagen Smith the other night.
I've never seen a pitcher get 18 outs and 17 of them be strikeouts. And if you saw it on Twitter, the post-game speech, Dave Van Horn asked him why he gave up the 1 ground ball.
All right, so Jonah Wilkerson now, he'll face Cooper Cothran, the Bentonville catcher, with the bases loaded and 1 out. Wilkerson works from the stretch. He delivers. First pitch downstairs, ball 1.
Rogers still has a thrower down there warming up. It's a lefty in their bullpen also, still John.
So Cothran looking to play some more Bentonville runs. That one downstairs, ball 2. Thing is, Jonah Wilkerson right now nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. Whoo! Oh, Cothran turned on that one. Turned on that one too quick, but that was hard hit toward the Tiger dugout. And as it stands, that'll make the count 2-1. Wilkerson with the breaking ball.
It's a great pitch.
Yeah, that was a good pitch by Wilkerson. Fooled Cawthron right there, so that'll run the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wilkerson tries the breaking ball right there, starts that to the center of the plate, but it breaks just outside, so full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Like you said, nowhere to put him, John.
He's going to have to come to him right here. Cooper Cawthron. And that is ball 4, and Bentonville plates another run. And the Rogers pitchers now have walked 4 consecutive Bentonville batters. And that's going to bring Bodie Gist to the plate.
Q Brown's going to go
Q
run,
Brown,
John.
number 3, is going to come in as a courtesy runner for the Bentonville catcher, Cooper Cawthron.
Q Brown coming in to run.
And looks like that may be all.
Yep, he's
for
going.
Jonah Wilkerson.
Bringing the lefty in that was warming up down there.
Well, Bentonville has used 4 pitchers tonight. And looks like Rogers, they're going to go to their 4th pitcher of the evening. See if we can get a number on the lefty coming in here. Number 8. Let's see. We'll get you a name on number 8 for the Rogers Mounties. That is Ty Anderson.
Coming in to pitch for Rogers, number 8, Ty Anderson.
Seven to 2. And as Anderson warms up, situation, Bentonville with the bases loaded. Rogers pitchers have walked 4 consecutive Bentonville hitters.
John, going back to that Hagen-Smith performance, people are like wondering, it was against Oregon State. Oregon State had the number 1 offense in the country coming into that game. In innings not pitched down in Arlington last weekend, in innings not pitched by Hagen-Smith, Oregon State scored 24 runs.
Yeah.
So that offense is explosive. They mercy ruled Michigan. They beat Oklahoma State 8-1 yesterday. They scored a lot of runs against everyone that was not named Hagen-Smith. That's how good his performance was.
Well, and obviously Hagen with a historic performance down there, but you look at that entire Razorback pitching staff all weekend, and those guys got it done. Just a great job by the whole staff down there this weekend. The Razorbacks winning 2 of 3. A great weekend altogether for the Razorbacks.
Just read, John, Razorbacks have struck out 102 batters in 7 innings.
Okay, so as we return to play here, Ty Anderson on the mound, the left-hander for Rogers. He's going to face the lefty, Bodie Gist. Now, last at bat, Bodie was hit by a pitch, but now he's got the bases loaded, trying to cut in more into this Rogers lead. Anderson's first pitch, and Gist is going to foul that off over the Tiger dugout.
It's over in the softball field.
I'll tell you, Ty Anderson came in there with a little velo that time.
Gist
Gist
was
he was a little late, but hit it hard. So 0-1's the count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one, good pitch on the outside half right there. 0-2, yeah. Ty Anderson, I'll tell you right now, Donnie, he's got some velo. Runners will take their lead. Catcher setting up outside. Here's the pitch. That one is ball 2. Or, I'm sorry, ball 1.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rogers got another lefty down there throwing in their bullpen.
Well, his first pitches are any indication. Ty Anderson, he's dealing right now. Here's the pitch. That one down in the dirt. Tried a breaking ball. Catch Bodie off guard right there, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Well, I'll tell you what, I would expect that fastball right here on 2-2. base hit could make this real interesting, Donnie. Here's the 2-2. That one outside. Ball 3. So after starting 0-2, Bodie Gist has worked the count back to 3-2. And again, nowhere to put him. I got to think this is going to be center cut. Got to be ready on the 3-2. Here's the pitch. And that one is hit sharply, but right at the second baseman.
Only going to get one.
And Gist is going to get an RBI on the fielder's choice. So that'll leave runners at the corners, and that'll make the Rogers lead now 7-3.
2 outs.
Tell you, the second base was kind of playing over towards second base. It was easy to make a play right there, but Bodie Gist did get the RBI right there.
And good hustle to prevent they didn't even try to get the double play there.
So now we're back to the top of the order, number 16, Boyce Reed. The 8th batter the Tigers have sent to the plate this inning. And that one's going to be upstairs to even the count 1-1. Boyce Reed 0 for 1 tonight. He's drawn a walk and been hit by a pitch. Runner goes. And
catcher did just a good job of blocking that one, John.
Yeah, he blocked it up right there, so.
Good pitch to steal.
Since there was no attempt right there, does he get a steal on that or defensive indifference?
Probably still a steal because they were going to throw him. They would have thrown at him had he caught that ball.
We're going to credit it as a steal. That one's in there on the outside half. That'll even things up 2-2.
The umpire punched him out on the second strike.
Boyce Reed now. Yeah, he did, didn't he? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Boyce Reed stays alive right there, fouls that back to the screen. Sure would like to see Boyce get a base hit right there, maybe cut this Rogers lead to 2. Here's the pitch. He's going to pop that one up. Rogers shortstop, he's calling off the second baseman. He gets underneath it, records 3rd out of the inning. So we've played 6 innings. We're going to the final inning. The Mounties up 7-3. Back in a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Okay, we welcome you back to Tiger Field as we go to the 7th inning, top of 7. Tigers getting on the board in that last inning, and they've cut the Rogers lead to 4. Mounties up 7-3. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. And a new pitcher for the Bentonville Tigers, number 5, Connor Adair, coming into the ball game right now. He was the Bentonville right fielder. You see Connor right there. Good shot by our camera crew. He's played right field all game, and Replacing him in right field, number 3, Q Brown. So, Donnie, what do you say? Let's just hold the Mounties to no runs right here and come up in the bottom of the 7th, plate 5, and win this thing.
There you go.
Up first is inning for Rogers, number 4, Reese Barriola.
So, Reese Barriola will start it off for the Mounties in the top of the 7th. Adair's first pitch to Barriola is inside, ball 1. Adair now behind the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. Upstairs, so leadoff walk for the Rogers Mounties as Barriola will head down to first base. And that will bring Aiden Linson to the plate, number 3.
Up next for Rogers, number 3, Aiden Linson.
Barriola will get his lead down at first base as Connor Adair works from the stretch. His pitch to Linson downstairs. Ball 1.
Connor looks like he's overthrowing a little bit, John.
Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Adair throws over. Adair takes his, runner takes his lead to first. And that one run in on the hands of Linson.
And he fouled it off.
Yeah.
That was a purely defensive swing.
Yeah,
there.
I think he was just trying to get out of the way of it and ended up fouling it back to the screen. But now he's behind in the count. Linson is 1-2 as Connor Adair checks the runner, now looks in. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Cothran trying to get the pick off down there at first. Barriola gets back in time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one fouled back. I'll reset. Cothran's going to set up outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Connor Adair with the strikeout.
Missed the spot there, John, but it was a good pitch anyway. Cothran did a good job of sliding back across and catching that.
Sure did.
Because he was set up outside. That ball came in on the inside corner.
So now to be the designated hitter, number 18, Andrew Blankenship. Blankenship, 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. Walked his last time up, doubled back in the 4th inning. That one right there, Adair gets by him for strike 1. Barriola gets his lead down at first. Adair gets the inside corner right there. Nice pitch by Connor Adair to go up on Blankenship 0-2. Now, Blankenship got that double over the head of Bodie Gist out in left field back in the top of the 4th. We know he's got some power. As Adair throws over, check the runner, Barriola. Let's see if Connor can get him right here. That's a good hitter at the plate. And Blankenship fouls that back to the screen, stays alive, but we'll reset on the 0-2 count. Barriola takes his lead at first. Adair checks the runner, looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike three, swing and a miss. And Adair records his second strikeout of the inning. Well, Donnie, the first batter Adair faced 4 straight balls and then actually threw 5 straight balls to start this inning.
And he's locked in since then.
Yeah,
John.
he has settled in nicely, as now he's going to face Bryson McIntosh, the Rogers Mounties left fielder. Oh, may have caught him there, and he picked him off. He picked off Barriola. He caught him leaning over there at first. Nice play by Connor Adair to get the Tigers out of the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. The Tigers down 7-3. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Okay, folks, we welcome you back to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Tigers down 7-3 to the Rogers Mounties. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, Tigers, they need base runners right now. If they're going to come back and get an opening day victory on the Rogers Mounties. Ty Anderson is the Mounties pitcher. And not sure what the delay is right here. Okay, yeah. Our PA announcer, Tim Ruby, he's up here saying that, yeah, Rogers switched catchers tonight. So a little delay right there, but looks like we're getting ready to get started.
Up first this inning for the Tigers, number 2, J.J. Spafford.
So leading it off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th inning will be number 2, J.J. Spafford. First pitch to Spafford, that's going to be inside for ball 1. Spafford 0 for 3 on the evening. Struck out the last time at bat. I'll tell you, Donnie, he's got some power. If he can get hold of the ball, good things will happen right here. And that pitch in there, strike 1. We had a pop fly to the third baseman in the bottom of the 1st inning, then lined out a hard line out to the shortstop back in the 3rd. That one's going to be fouled off. So Spafford now down in the count, 1-2. Tigers down to their final 3 outs in this one. Anderson's pitch. That's upstairs and out. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's inside. Tell you, that one almost hit Spatford. As it stands, it'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's Ty Anderson, the left-hander for Rogers. He sets, waiting to deliver the pitch. Here's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen, and Spatford stays alive. On the 3-2. That one up and outside, and Bentonville's got a base runner. J.J. Spatford gets a leadoff walk. And Donnie, Tigers need a big inning. That's a good start.
You got Brooks, sorry, you got your your cleanup man up now.
Hassenclaver, 0 for 2 tonight. He's drawn a walk. And right now, we need Brooks to reach base to extend this inning. First pitch to Hassenclaver. That is a breaking ball for a called strike. Spatford will take his lead down there at first base. And that's a shot into right center. And did he catch it? No, he did not. The right fielder made a play on it but did not catch it. And Brooks Hassenclaver has a single. J.J. Spatford advances to second. A line shot to right center field. The right fielder, I thought for a moment, might have came up with it. But a good piece of hitting that time by Brooks Hassenclaver. So Eli McCall, who singled his last time up, he's 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles. We could sure use another hit by McCall right here. Anderson, nice pitch, change up right there to McCall. 0-1's the count. Well, the Tigers, they have 4 hits tonight. McCall's got 2 of them. We could use a third by McCall right here. Runners take their lead at first and second. Pitch to McCall. That's down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Donnie, if Eli can get on,
it will make things interesting.
Yeah. Could be an exciting finish here tonight. Anderson looks in, delivers, ball upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Anderson now on the 2-1. He's going to fake a throw towards second. J.J. Spatford down at second. Hassenclaver takes his lead at first. Eli McCall at the plate. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's a good pitch right there. That was a nasty breaking ball by Ty Anderson.
Well, I at first thought he wasn't going to call it. He took a long time to call that a strike.
So that'll even things up 2-2. McCall trying to keep the Tigers alive right here. Here's the pitch. He's going to foul that off into 18th Street. On the 2-2. And McCall's going to get that through the first and second base gap. It looks like Spatford's going to come home. He's going to cut the Rogers lead to 3. It is now 7-4. And the third hit of the night for Eli McCall. That'll advance Hasenclaver to second base.
Looks like Rogers is going to make another pitching change, John.
That'll be all for Ty Anderson as Matt Melson will come out to the mound to make another pitching change. Wow. So we'll see who the Mounties will bring in, but Donnie, I've been wanting to say that this is going to bring the tying run for Bentonville to the plate.
Yes, it will be the tying run.
And when it'll be Connor Adair that'll face the new Rogers pitcher. I'll tell you what, wouldn't it be a great opening day to have kind of a storybook ending right here? If the Tigers can pull off the bottom of the 7th rally. Still a lot of work to do.
Number 3's coming out of the dugout here, John.
I think that's Aiden. Well, let's see. Got the Rogers lineup here in front of me. Yeah, that is Aiden Linson. So Aiden Linson, who has caught for the Mounties, he's going to go in on the mound right now. Now, Rogers did bring in a new catcher this inning, but Linson, he caught the first 6 innings for the Mounties. Now he's going to go to the mound.
Aiden Linson coming in to pitch for Rogers.
Aiden Linson, right-handed pitcher. Also doubles as one of the Rogers catchers. Looking here in warm-ups, Donnie, looks like he's got a pretty good breaking ball. Now, one thing, yeah, he's throwing a lot of breaking balls here in the warm-ups.
There's another one, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks pretty good. Maybe he'll hang one up there for Connor Adair. Haven't seen a home run yet tonight, but what sure would be a good time to put one out, tie this one up. Okay, here's the situation. Tigers have runners on first and second. Connor Adair.
Up next for the Tigers, number 5, Connor.
He'll be at the plate. Hasenclaver down at second. Eli McCall at first. First pitch, breaking ball by Aiden Linson. It's low for ball 1. Linson checks Hasenclaver at second. Now throws breaking ball once again to Connor Adair. Fouls that one off over in the street. And leaving things up at 1 ball apiece, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners take their leads. Here's the pitch. Oh, whoa. That ran inside on Connor Adair for a called strike 2. I tell you what, I can hear the home crowd didn't like that call a bit. And I don't blame them. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a balk is called on Aiden Linson, and that's going to send Hasenclaver down to third. And that will send Eli McCall to second base. So it'll remain 1 ball, 2 strikes to Connor Adair. As Linson sets to deliver, here's the pitch. And Linson stays alive. Adair stays alive with a foul tip. Linton steps off. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt, and that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Good job by the catcher to hold on to that, John.
So a strikeout there for Aiden Linson. And now it's going to be Arya Waker. Try to keep the Tigers going here. First pitch to Waker, breaking ball for called strike one. Linson's second pitch, that's outside. It'll leave things up one apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rogers up at 1.7-0. But the Tigers have plated 4 runs here in the last couple of innings to make it interesting. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A good breaking ball by Aiden Linson. So now Linson works ahead on Waker, 1-2. That one's outside. Leaving things up 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Some of the Rogers fans groan that ball was clearly not a strike.
On the 2-2. And Waker stays alive.
Catcher's interference.
Fouls. Oh, wow.
So Arya will get first. The runners don't get to move. But Arya will get first base.
Wow, catcher's interference on a ball that was fouled off. Waker will get first base. Donnie, don't look now. It's bases loaded.
Number 7, Carter Nye.
Carter Nye, the senior, coming to the plate. And Donnie, 1 swing of the bat, and the Tigers could come back right here. Carter Nye, of course, the standout quarterback for the Bentonville Tiger football team, led them to the state championship this year. Wouldn't it be special if he could get hold of one right here? All right. Aiden Linson with the first pitch to Nye. And that one is going to be a called strike. Got away from the catcher. But Linson with the fastball right there.
Yeah, that was some Bentonville fans. I heard, oh, he didn't catch it. It was right down the middle. It's still a strike.
If it's a marginal pitch, a lot of times when catcher drop, they won't get that call, but that was clearly a strike. So 0-1 to Carter Nye. And Nye's going to get – oh,
what a play by the first baseman, John.
What a play. Now, Bentonville does score another run. So Nye will get credit for the RBI, which will make it 7-5.
That was still a great diving play by the first baseman, John.
Yeah, unbelievable play.
He doesn't make that diving stop. That ball's in the corner, and it may be tied.
Yeah. That's Reese Barriola, who dove and made that play. Kind of robbed Carter Nye of a base hit right there and preserved the 2-run lead for the Mounties. Strike, first pitch to Cooper Cothran as a breaking ball for a called strike. And looks like Coach Abbott is going to bring in a pinch runner right here.
Someone's going to run for Arya, a little more speed. 43.
Okay, well, let's see. Look at a number on number 43.
Avery Talmadge.
Avery Talmadge, number 43, coming in to pinch run for Bentonville.
Sophomore, class of 26.
What's the number you're getting on that, Donnie?
43.
I don't see a 43 on my roster.
I got him on the big roster that Abbott handed me.
Okay. On the roster I got, I didn't see a 43. So say that name again.
Avery Talmadge.
Avery Talmadge into pinch run for Arya Waker. That's Cooper Cothran. Try to tie it up right here. Oh, Cothran, a little late on that one, fouls it back to the screen, but now the Bentonville Tigers down to their last strike. Donnie, one swing of the bat could tie this one up. So it's do or die time right now for the Bentonville Tigers. No balls, 2 strikes. Aiden Linson on the mound. Cothran pops it up over on the right side. Donnie, this could be trouble. This could be.
Right fielder caught it, John.
And the right fielder caught it, slid in and caught it for the final out of the game.
Good sliding catch there, John.
Yeah, great play. Let me give credit to that Rogers right fielder. That is, well, don't have it in front of me here, but a great play nonetheless by the Rogers right fielder to end the ball game. Well, Donnie, I'll tell you what, a slow start for the Tigers, but they certainly made it interesting here in the late going. But they're going to come away with an opening day loss to the hands of the Rogers Mounties, 7-5. But, you know, not the way the Tigers wanted to end tonight, but a good opening day outing. A lot of good things happening. I know the Tigers will go back and they'll learn from some of the things that happened today. Clean game, no errors on either defensive team. The Rogers, 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Tigers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors for the Tigers. But coming up a little short, although fun game there at the end.
That's right, John. And the new format, Bentonville will go to Rogers tomorrow. They play a 2-game conference series. So Bentonville will have a chance of redemption over at Rogers High School tomorrow.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this broadcast of Bentonville Tiger Baseball. Hey, once again, we hope you join us tomorrow. We're going to come to you live from the Bentonville Tiger Softball Complex as the Bentonville Lady Tigers will take on the Rogers Mounties tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. We'll come to you live right here on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel, GoBentonvilleTigers.com, or the Bentonville Tiger app. But for tonight, for my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy saying so long tonight. Tigers drop this one 7-5. Good night, everyone.